Jeff from This Our Dream, and I'm at the beautiful Epcot Center Park. It is opening day of the Food and Wine, and we are going 2019, and I'm going to go around, show you what they have, try some things, try some new things, try some old things. Today is also opening for the Galaxy's Edge, and I'm thinking a lot of people are at Hollywood Studios and not here, so stay tuned. First food booth at the Food and Wine 2019 will be the Wine and Dine Studio. So I got the scallops and the butternut squash, and they look like this. Scallops, butternut squash. The scallops were really good. This underneath is the root puree, Brussels sprouts, and wild mushrooms. It's good, but I want to eat a lot. And this is butternut squash here. So this is with brown butter vinaigrette, Parmesan cheese, and pumpkin seeds. You can see the pumpkin seeds right on top. Let me take a taste of this, or a whole thing. That is really good. This is really, really good. Scallops are really good as well. Everything's been great. Here's a look at the Chocolate Studio menu. So they have the liquid nitrogen chocolate almond truffle and the dark chocolate raspberry tart. I think I'm going to get the dark chocolate raspberry tart because I've gotten the liquid nitrogen truffle many times. And they have the drinks here as well, so enjoy. At the Chocolate Studio, I got the dark chocolate raspberry tart. This looks really good. I'm going to dig in. Oh yeah. Taste of raspberry, a lot of dark chocolate. Very good. I'd get this again. Here's a look at the Chocolate Studio booth. So that's located right around the corner from Figment. Journey into Imagination, right along the pathway. Cheese Studio, and this is located between the Wine and Dine and the Chocolate Studio. And they have a beef stroganoff, black pepper, cheesecake, and those are the drinks. And that is the Cheese Studio. Is the chocolate experience. So that's the Giardelli sponsored booth, and they have the drinking chocolate and stuff in there. And there's a lady out front handing out dark chocolate, so it's really rich. But that's different this year. It's inside the Land Pavilion, right next to the Garden Grill. And as you come in the entrance, it's to the right. So that's a change from last year. So just in case you wanted to know. I want to show you what the wait times are like at Epcot today for the opening of the Food and Wine. It's also Galaxy's Edge opening over at Hollywood Studios, but the wait time for Soarin' is, you can see, 20 minutes. I just got off, had a fast pass for it, but there's hardly anybody at the park today. So the rides, if you wanted to ride, you get right on. Not that long of a wait. Here's a menu for the Alps. This is new this year. I think I'm going to try this warm Swiss cheese. That looked really good. Maybe something else as well. Is located right outside the Norway Pavilion, so you don't have to go too far to get here if you're in Norway. Okay, here is a look at the warm raclette Swiss cheese. So this is with baby potatoes, cornichons, and baguette. So let's see how this tastes. I'm doing some garbage can dining. There's no tables, or at least no tables in the shade, so I'll let you know how it is. The pickles were underneath the cheese. There they are. So far the potatoes were good. The pickle's nice and crispy. Very good. Okay, so I tried the cheese and the baguette, and that's pretty good together. The Swiss cheese is a little sharp, which I kind of like. So all in all, I would get this again. Has good flavor, Yeah, I definitely get this again. It's very good. So while I was trying the Alps food booth, I thought I'd stop over in the Norway Pavilion and see what the Frozen Ever After standby line was. And it's 50 minutes. So that's not really bad for 3 o'clock on a day, so any day. And the China food booth is naturally located right outside the China Pavilion. And that's a lot more crowded than the Alps right over by the Norway Pavilion. There was nobody in line at the Alps food booth, but at the China Pavilion, that's a different story. So I think I'm gonna pass on this one and see what else is down the line. Here's a look at what they have at the China food booth. So they have spare ribs, dumplings, the shrimp bao bun. I think a lot of this stuff is similar to last year, so although that shrimp bao bun right here looks delicious. I think I'm gonna pass on this booth as it's kind of crowded, but yeah, that's what the offerings are at China. The India food booth is located between the China Pavilion and the African outpost. So if you're looking for that food booth, that's where it's located. And here is a look at the food offerings at the India food booth. So there's warm Indian bread, there's red curry, and there's some korma chicken, and there's also drinks. So those are the offerings at the India food booth. So the Refreshment Outpost has some items this year for the Food and Wine Festival, so check those out. And that is between the China Pavilion and the Germany Pavilion. Look at the offerings at the Refreshment Outpost. Nigerian meat pie, panna cotta, smoothie. So a couple items, not too many. And the Africa food booth is located right outside the outpost in the World Showcase. Here's a look at the food offerings at the Africa food booth. So they have a beef tenderloin, they have a vegan dish, and a skewered shrimp, and a couple drinks. So I don't think I'm going to try anything from this food booth. Here's a look at the menu at the Brewers Collection, and this is right outside the Germany Pavilion. And they have a bunch of different beers. I'm going to try this pomegranate Hefeweizen because I love the Schafferhofer. But yeah, then they have food over, there's another food booth right over here for Germany, so we'll be checking that out shortly. Here's a look at the Germany food booth located right outside the Germany Pavilion. So I'm going to go check to see what their offerings are. Here's a look at the food offerings at the Germany Pavilion. I think we've had all these before, nothing really new, so I think we're going to skip this one today. Maybe on another day, but not today. Here's at the Spain food booth, which is located right outside the Germany Pavilion. So they have a charcuterie, a paella, seafood salad, and so forth. Pretty much the same things as last year, so I am going to move along down the line. Maybe hit this some other day. Here's a look at the offerings at the Italy Pavilion. So there's a raviola carbonara, a balsamic glazed oven roasted pork ribs, pollo, which is chicken, cannoli. Ooh, that cannoli looks good. I might have to try that. And a bunch of drinks. Yeah, maybe I don't know if I'm gonna try it today, but I'm definitely gonna try it. No lines at the America food booth. The hops and barley. Should I eat something? I'm not really hungry. I don't want to eat just to eat. But here's my opportunity. We'll see. So here's a look at the hops and barley menu. This is in the Morocco Pavilion. I might have to try that New England lobster roll. That looks really good. And maybe that carrot cake as well. We'll see. I'll let you know what I think. But the menu looks good here. That is good.
All right, so we are in America, and we have, what is that, the carrot cake?
Yeah.
And lobster roll. What do you guys think of that?
It is very good.
It's good. Is it better than the carrot cake
really
cookie
fresh.
over
It's
at...
not better than the carrot cake cookie at Hollywood Studios, but it is. This is warm, so it's a different kind of
Good.
treat. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to buy?
The cream was really good. Don't you think? The frosting.
All right. So the carrot cake's good. How about the lobster roll?
Not. You don't get a very big portion for $8.
Yeah, $8.
All right. Angie's gonna try the lobster roll.
Let me just try the lobster by itself.
I didn't think it was very warm. Carrot cake was a lot warmer than the lobster.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's supposed to be warm. I mean, this
$8.25.
carrot cake was really warm. This is kind of cool,
Yeah.
actually. You wouldn't
I'll eat
expect that.
it,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't order it again.
No, not for $8.
Okay.
It's a small portion.
Thumbs
All
up
right.
and thumbs sort of.
Sideways.
Sideways,
Yeah.
maybe down.
All right. Here's a look at the offerings at the Japan food booth, and this is located right outside the Japan Pavilion. So those are the choices at this eatery. Right, the Morocco food booth is located right outside the Morocco Pavilion, and I'm not going to lie, I've never been a fan of the Morocco food booth. I think I may have gotten baklava twice from this place, but nothing really sticks out at me. So, but just want to show you, those are the offerings. Okay, the Belgium food booth is located between the Morocco and France pavilions, and they have the braised beef, Belgian waffles, which are always good. Two different kinds. They have the one with berry and the one with chocolate, and the drinks. Still not hungry since it's so hot, but I just want to show you what the offerings were. Okay, Zach went over to the Belgium food booth and he got the
Belgian waffle with the berry compote.
and that's what that looks like. So we're all gonna have a taste and we'll let you know what we think.
All right. Let me move this. We dove into that Belgian waffle like some wild animals, right?
Gone.
It's gone. But it was good? Yeah.
Because I don't really like it. I don't like the fruit.
Oh, so you didn't like it, Al?
I would rather have the chocolate one.
Okay, you didn't like the fruit. I liked it.
Those are the fruit
Okay,
ones.
so the
always
fruit. What other options were there, Zach?
Chocolate. but-
Chocolate and berry. Okay, all right. I give it a thumbs up.
The Brazil food booth is also located between Morocco and France, and here are the offerings that they offer here. So this is the same as last year. I don't know if I'm going to try anything. I know the pork belly was really good.
So we are here at Brazil, and we have the crispy pork belly and the moqueca. Those look good, right?
It does look good. I remember this from last year. It was real good. The
Okay.
pork belly.
Yeah. All right.
I was a little disappointed in that last year because there wasn't a lot of shrimp in there. But
Okay.
we'll see how it is this year.
All right. So we tried to cut it with a fork, but you really need a knife for it. What do you think of that, Zach? Did you have a seat? It's a little spicy. So the moqueca's a little spicy.
Is this crab?
It might be crab. I don't think it's crab, actually. It's shrimp, scallops. Okay, so what do you think of yours?
Not as good as I remember last year. I may have
it's
just
not.
gotten a...
It's not really crispy, right? It doesn't look crispy.
It is crispy.
Is it?
Yeah, I may have just gotten a bad piece, but
Okay. All right.
it's nice and salty, good flavor, but
Okay.
it's black beans.
Try that, Zach.
You want me to cut you a piece?
Do you like it?
All right.
It's like a
If
bacon.
the teenager's eating black beans that never ate them before, that's a good thing. I consider that a win, even if it isn't the best pork belly, right?
Yeah. It's a win.
All right. I think we give it a thumbs up.
Here, have that piece right here.
So Abby, what do you think of the moqueco? You like it?
It's spicy.
It's spicy. She's liking it. And we finished the pork belly. The black beans were good too.
Black beans are real good.
Yeah. It's a winner.
Here's a look at the offerings at the France food booth, which is located right outside the France Pavilion. Fondue, escargot, beef, beef braised, and creme brulee, and some beverages. So pretty much the same as last year.
We have the cheese fondue. So we'll show you guys the price and everything in a minute, but you want to give it a try, Zach, see what you think? All right. What do you think? It's good? All right, I'll let you double dip since we're all family here. So,
It's just like
It's-
beer cheese kind of.
beer cheese? Yeah. All right. So this is like a cheese fondue and like a bread, I guess,
Bread,
or
yeah.
crouton. Is it soft or is it crunchy?
Soft.
Soft. Okay. We give it a thumbs up. So I have to say, with this dish, you get a lot of bread. I mean, sorry, a lot of cheese, not a lot of bread. So we went in and grabbed a baguette at the French
it's
bakery
just
for
as
what?
good.
$2? Three,
And it's
$3.50
better.
maybe.
It's better with this bread.
Yeah. So we're not going to waste a drop of this cheese. Although, what did you say? You would have just drank it?
I would have eaten it with a spoon.
You would have eaten it with a spoon. It's very good. It's almost like the cheddar cheese soup, but better. So this is definitely worth the money. If you grab yourself a baguette, even better still. Yep.
We have the Ireland food booth, which is located right outside the UK Pavilion. Roasted sausage, cheddar and stout dip, warm chocolate pudding, and some drinks. The Appleseed Orchard is located where the Kidcot Fun Stop normally is in the, well, I guess Kidcot Fun Stop is still in there, but it is located in the Canadian Pavilion. And they have a nice little setup over here for the Appleseed Orchard. It's always beautiful back here in the Canada Pavilion. So the Appleseed Orchard is actually where they had the 360 movie. So this is where everybody's cooling off. It's a big area down here. Here's a look at the offerings at the Active Eats. So they have the loaded macaroni and cheese, salmon, and a fruit and nut energy snack, as well as some beverages. I got the loaded mac and cheese at the Active Eats food booth, and it's a little bit too spicy for my taste, and it's at $5.25 as well. So I think the corned beef was a much better deal than this. Yeah, this isn't one of my favorites, sorry to say. At the Active Eats, they have the Impossible Burger Slider and the Impossible Cottage Cheese. So this is for the vegan people. This is no meat. And there is also some beverages that they have here that are organic in nature. So that is at the Earth Eats food booth. And the Coastal Eats has the lump crab cake, shrimp and scallop dip, and striped bass, as well as some beverages. And this is where that is located. They're all located right in the same area. The fire food booth has a blended burger, corned beef, skirt steak, chocolate picante, and some drinks such as porter, Zinfandel. And this is located right outside the Land and the Imagination Pavilion. Okay, so I got the smoked corned beef from Flavors of Fire food booth, and this is crispy potatoes, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. So I'm really excited to get into this because I am really hungry, and I'll let you know what I think. This smoked corned beef is really delicious. The chips are really crispy. The corned beef has really good flavor, nice and salty. I don't really taste the pickled onions, but the cheese curds are very delicious too. It was a little bit cooler than I would like, but that's okay. It's a delicious dish nonetheless. We got the skirt steak at the Flavors of Fire food booth, and this is what it looks like. We're gonna dive in and we're gonna let you know what we think.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. It's really tender. It kind of breaks apart.
You don't even need a knife?
Well, it looks like it's already maybe pre-cut or something. If you cut this way, it's good. So
All right.
it's very good.
Very
Thumbs
good.
up.
All right. The food booth has these offerings such as a pork slider, tuna tataki, spam hash, passion fruit cheesecake, and these beverages. So that is a Hawaii food booth. The Australia food booth has these offerings: sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp, roasted lamb chop, deconstructed pavla, and these beverages. Okay, it is now around 6 o'clock. I think I'm going to call it a day. The thing I liked most was probably the scallops. I really like those a lot. We will be back tomorrow, probably, and I'm not sure if we're going to just include that video in with this video or not. I hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button for more videos. And this may be a mishmash of food and wine, so just pardon that we're changing shirts maybe because it'll be a different day. But yeah, I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe, and we'll see you later.